In today's video, I'm gonna turn every single team's worst starter into a 99 overall. Now these are updated rosters except for the fact that there are no rookies. So we're gonna be using ESPN and looking at each team's depth chart, and whoever's the lowest overall starter will be getting upgraded. Starting with the Chicago Bears, now obviously have Justin Fields at QB. On defense, they're running the 4-3. Their lowest overall starter is actually Adams, 66 overall, but on offense, they have a 63 overall left tackle. Davenport is now a 99 overall with abilities, helping out Justin Fields a lot by giving him an elite left tackle. Now the Bengals are a team that shored up their offensive line the offseason. It is much improved for Joe Burrow. They also got Hayden Hurst. They're running the 4-3 on defense, and they're really solid on that side of the ball. So once again, we're back on the O-line looking at Jackson Carman, 68 overall. So now the Bengals, who had one of the worst O-lines last year, have easily one of the best now. Now fullbacks are people too, but they don't get enough playing time to warrant me changing them to a 99 overall. We're going to exclude their position. Now we're looking at Buffalo right now. Their defense is absolutely stacked. So of course our change will be made on offense, more specifically the right tackle, Dave Quisenberry. So now he's back at his old position. Josh Allen has a 99 overall left tackle protecting his blind side. The Broncos are the first team to have somebody that we're going to upgrade on defense because we have a 71 overall D tackle that we need to upgrade. Introducing the second X factor on the Broncos now, Mike Purcell. Like I said, we're not dealing with fullbacks. Sorry, Stanton. There are actually two options on this defense we could improve. Let's go with the linebacker, Sione Takitaki. So now the Browns have not one, but two 99 overalls on their front seven. As of right now, the Buccaneers are starting Aaron Stinney, by far the lowest overall starter. Raheem came close, but now you're going to give the GOAT probably the best O-line in football. 4 guys at an 88 overall or higher. Now we're looking at Arizona and the Cardinals, whose lowest overall starter actually so happens to be on defense. And I know if you're a Cardinals fan, you reminisce about the days of Patrick Peterson wreaking havoc on opposing offense as well. I introduced to you Marco Wilson, who's slotted as your starting CB number 2, and he's only a 66. And now Arizona has a new shutdown corner. Now the Chargers are a weird team because they addressed a lot of their issues in the draft. They have a 60 overall starter at right guard. That's why they drafted Zion Johnson. But since he's not here, let's make this 60 into a 99. Giving Herbo all the time in the world, this offense is going to be deadly. Off rip, we know we're not going to touch the quarterback or tight end position on the Chiefs. We're actually going to their defense. I know they got George Karlaftis, Trent McDuffie in the draft, but once again, we got to act like they're not here. And if they're not, even if they were, their lowest starters on the linebacker core, it has to be Willie Gay. No relation to Rudy. So now the Chiefs have an elite linebacker once again. Colts made a lot of changes on defense, man. Gilmore, Yannick. They drafted Alec Pierce, a wide receiver, but their lowest overall starter comes on their offensive line. We're looking at Danny Pinter, 62. Now Matty Ice has 295 plus linemen protecting him.
On to the Cowboys,
who I would say are a little top heavy, man. They don't have the depth they used to, but their offense is still really solid. Now their defense is starting a 64 overall at left out, Luke Gifford. Now they have easily one of the best linebacker cores in the league with him, LV, and Parsons. Now Miami's defense is actually really solid. They were one of the best down the stretch last season. I've been sitting here trying to pronounce this last name for the last 20 seconds. Is it Dieter or Dieter, like cousin Skeeter? From where the Dolphins used to be on the O-line, now they have 290 plus. It's a step in the right direction. The Philadelphia Eagles made a couple nice splashes in the offseason, but we have to take a look at the defense, more specifically Kavon Wallace, starting strong safety. Good things happen when the Eagles have an elite safety. I mean, the Weapon X days, Malcolm Jenkins led them to a Super Bowl. So now we'll see if Kavon can follow in those footsteps. Marcus Mariota is actually not the lowest overall starter on his own offense. Meanwhile, on defense, they made some nice additions. Rashaan Evans, Casey Hayward, but their linebacker core is still struggling a little bit. We gotta go to Ogundeji at left outside linebacker. So now the Falcons actually have a really good linebacker core. On to the Commanders, where Carson Wentz has a pretty good offense to work with. Their D-line is one of the best in the leagues, but we're staying in the front seven. There's something iffy about this Mayo. He went from a 69 to a 99, and now their front seven's even scarier. From one really good front seven to another. This time is the San Francisco 49ers with a healthy Bosa. They have 2 X factors here. This defense is nasty. Offense starting a new guy at quarterback. quarterback, Trey Lance, but it's his offensive line that we're going to focus on. Colton out there at left guard is only a 62. And now Lance might make him dance behind his new and improved O-line. The Giants, of course, added some nice pieces in the draft with Evan Neal, Kayvon Thibodeau, but of course he is not in the game, so we're going to have to look elsewhere. We're looking at MLB, Tay Crowder, only a 67 overall. Now he's up to a 99, and the Giants defense still needs some help, but that's a step in the right direction, man. The Jaguars got a lot of help in the draft, of course. We were this close to boosting their center up to a 99, but they needed help on the front seven, okay? How about Shaquille Quarterman, only a 65 overall? Now, we're pretty positive Devin Lloyd's going to be starting, but hey, man, he's not here right now, so why not increase their linebacker position, which is struggling? After losing Miles Jack to the Steelers, man, that is a huge loss that a lot of people are not talking about. They need this desperately, man. Now they have a nice little trio at LB. The Jets are one of those teams that made a lot of nice picks. Probably won the draft, if I'm being honest. First of all, I don't know what's funnier, man. The fact they have two Q. Williams on the front seven, or the fact that they have this linebacker version starting twice. One of them should be Nazir Dean. That's who we're going to be improving to a 99. So now the defense is looking that much better. I thought this was going to be our first quarterback that we were improving, Jared Goff, but no. The Lions have bigger fish to fry on defense. Derek Barnes goes from a 68 to a 99. Much needed help on their front seven. Even though the Packers lost to Darius, their front seven still looking pretty good. Same with their defense in general. That loss to Devontae stings a lot though. Their offense takes a huge hit, so let's improve it by looking at Royce Newman, left guard. Now that he's up to a 99, Aaron will have a lot more time in the pocket. The Panthers made a nice move getting Ioannidis, making that D-line even better. And they got a nice left tackle, Ikemi Kwanwu. He's going to be the future, but for now, we got to take a look at the present. And that's actually the position we're going to focus on. Let's get Cameron Irving up to a 99. Maybe this will help them out just a little bit, man. Now they have an elite left tackle. CMC could have an MVP type season. Taking a look at the Patriots, one of the most well-rounded teams. They don't have too many weaknesses on either side of the ball. Defense, they have two superstars. Offense, they have a star at almost every single position that's a starter. This would normally be their new left guard, Cole Strange, but of course, he's a rookie. So instead, we're going to make Yasser a 99, and the Patriots might actually have one of the best O-lines in the league. The Raiders are looking like one of the best offenses in the league, but it's their defense that actually needs a little bit more help. Divine Diablo, with quite possibly a top 5 name in the league. He's going to be the second X factor on this new and improved Las Vegas defense. We're going to be improving a Bobby on the Los Angeles Rams, but it's not the one you're thinking of. How about Bobby Evans, right guard, 66 overall? After losing Whitworth in the offseason, they needed this badly. Ravens are one of those teams that had a really good offseason, getting guys like Marcus Williams, Kyle Hamilton, Tyler Linderbaum, some really nice moves, but we got to help them on the O-line, okay? Ben Powers apparently does not have enough of his last name. So how about we change that, okay? Now they have 290+ linemen protecting Lamar. You love to see it. Rumors are Drew Brees might be making a comeback, so we'll see what the Saints are looking like next season. But right now, this is Jameis's team until further notice, and we're actually going to be looking at his defense, okay? A defense that has 4 guys with abilities now that they have the Honey Badger. But we're going to take a look at 68 overall Zach Bond. So now they have 5 guys with abilities. Where to start on the Seahawks, man? There's just so many places to begin. I mean, Drew Lock was honestly my first thought, but when you look at their line, I know they have Charles Cross coming, but even with him, they still have Jay Curhan. That's 58 at right tackle, and then on defense, it doesn't get much better, man. They still have Jamal, you know what I'm saying, but they have a 67 overall MLB with Bobby gone. I feel bad for him, man. Hopefully they can get some nice young pieces, but right now we gotta look at the right tackle. So at least now Drew Lock will have a little bit better protection. The Steelers defense is looking pretty nasty, even though they don't have Joe Hayden anymore, but it's their offense that obviously needs some work. And ladies and gentlemen, finally we get to improve a quarterback. Trubisky, yes sir, give him 90 speed, make him fast, make him Lamar Jackson / Josh Allen. Like, he's gonna be unbelievable, people. I don't want to hear any unfairness. He was the lowest overall, and do you know how long he's been hearing the jokes, man? He deserves this more than anyone. What the heck? Why is this man there? He's not the starter. That is much better. Now we can focus on the another team that deserves some happiness, man, the Houston Texans. They got Stingley at cornerback. They also got, you know, Kenyon Green. That's going to help on the O-line, but let's make their quarterback a 99. It's about time the Texans had an elite quarterback, man. If you're not happy for them, you just a hater. Don't be a little awkward in the Tennessee's locker room, man. Tannehill, Malik Willis, there's a lot of tension going on, you feel me? They got some nice pieces on the defense, though, man. I like what they're doing on both sides of the ball, to be honest, but we got to improve that left guard. Now Derrick Henry is going to be wreaking even more havoc on the league. Finally, we have the Vikings, whose offense is among some of the best in the league. And then on defense, they're experimenting with the 3-4, man. They're moving Danielle Hunter to linebacker, so now you have him, Simba, Kendricks, and Zadarius Smith, one of the best linebacker cores in the league. But that leaves a huge hole at the D-end position. Twyman, only a 61 overall, is going to be starting at right end. So let's help them out at that position. Now they have just an elite pass rushing defense. We are finally done increasing every team's worst starter up to a 99. If you like the video right now, this will happen for your team in real life, okay? It can't hurt to try. Let's see what happens. This is an even playing field, man. Every team had one guy go all the way up to a 99. So which team is going to benefit the most? Let's find out. During the regular season, it was the Titans, Browns, Raiders, Colts, Chargers, and Bengals that end up making the playoffs, along with the Bills. They squeak in a 9-8. In the NFC, the Saints, Cowboys, Niners, Panthers, Vikings, Packers, and Giants end up making it. The Rams, defending Super Bowl champions, don't make it. It's the Niners and the Bengals that make it all the way to the Super Bowl. MVP went to Derrick Henry. Hurts was second, even though his team had a 3-14 record. I'm curious what his stats are looking like. OPOY goes to Derrick Henry in the AFC. DPOY goes to Myles Garrett. NFC, it went to Hurts, and then on defense, Aaron Donald. 36-4 touchdown interception ratio is crazy. Tie ball game, 2 minutes and change left in this game. Can Lance do it? Can he beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl, or will the Bengals actually make it happen this time? If they're gonna do it, they gotta stop Elijah Mitchell. 135 yards and a touchdown on 18 carries. It's 3rd and 5. He's not gonna be touching out the backfield. Instead, it's George Kittle for the first down. Now you just run the ball. Elijah on the cutback, Hendrickson on the tackle. Bengals gotta hold them to 3 points, or just at least let them score. Do something fast. Give Burrow a chance, because we all know what he's capable of. Elijah getting tackled. Nice play by Logan Wilson. It's gonna be a 3rd and 4. Another handoff. Logan Wilson again. We just want to see Joe Burrow have a chance, okay? That's all I want to see. And now he's going deep. He gets hit as he throws it. 1-on-1 coverage. Jamar Chase is a man. I can't believe what just happened. Actually, I can. Jamar Chase is just that different, okay? He's insane. That's a nice pass. Joe Mixon gives them the lead. This might be the last play. I thought they should have went over the middle, went kind of short just to get some yards, and then make it a closer Hail Mary attempt. Hendrickson gets to Lance, and it's gonna be incomplete. The Bengals win the Super Bowl this time, and they're the team that benefited from me turning every team's worst starter into a 99 overall, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Subscribe if you're new. You can always unsubscribe later. Thanks for watching to the end. Make sure to follow all the socials, man. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one.
Nobody's safe. Came from Memphis, we fresh out the gate. And I look like I came from LA. From New Jersey, I look like LA. I'm a water, I'm from in LA. I'ma get it, it's mine for the tape. Ride the beamer when I'm out of state. Could have beat, almost got me a case. Go Olympic, I'm winning the race. Now 1-1 cause I'm killing the game. Talking crazy, I'm going insane. Shifting gears and I'm switching the lane. Hop on station, just go entertain. Going up, so I'm making a name.